I almost left the house with evidence of fatherhood on my shirt. Another year, same old me. Or new me, who knows? Let's talk about this last year and what's coming this year. When someone claims a moral standard as their own, but then they act in opposition to that standard, that's hypocrisy. We all have funny little moments of hypocrisy. Most are harmless, some are not. What I want this year is to align myself in a way that really minimizes hypocrisy, to really behave as I believe that I should, so that I'm the best possible example for my kid. You notice hypocrisy in other people when what they say is different than what they do. So for example, if someone claims to value truth and honesty, but then they celebrate a politician who's out there setting record numbers of lies, that's a hypocrisy. You have to really question if they actually do believe what they say they do and if they actually do value truth and honesty. Children notice hypocrisy pretty early in life, and they know that it's not okay. I'm a much stronger runner now than I was last year at this time. Like, my easy pace has dropped from 13:20 to 10:20. And like, 13:20 is miserable, but 10:20 is a great speed to just like run around the neighborhood on. I can run a lot further as well. Like, my long run this week was 15 miles. Used to be 15 miles wasn't even my entire week. Like, I used to be, like, beginning of last year I was running 9-mile weeks, and it's all like amounting to something, right? Like, in January I'm running the Rose Bowl half marathon, and in March I'm running the LA marathon. I'm a better member of my community out here, and I'm exploring other communities as well. I joined the LA Roadrunners a few months ago, and I've done a few group events with them out here in Santa Monica. And you just join your speed group, you run with them at an easy pace, giving you plenty of time to talk and plenty of time to like chat about just whatever you're thinking about. And everybody has fun, everybody's included. When you find a community or a group of people who are all working towards the same goal, that's an incredible feeling, and you gotta hold on to that. I'm running a ton. I have this goal of running the LA marathon, and like, my actions are completely in line with my goals, and like, that feels so good. It feels incredible. It feels incredible to train for something and like have your actions just be completely in line with your goals. Like, I believe that I want to do this. I'm telling people that I want to do this, and I'm acting like I want to do this. And that's the kind of alignment that I'm talking about. Like, that kind of alignment brings so much like inner peace. I've also started reaching out to people in power in the community, people who can like really influence things, really change things. For example, we've got tons of city reps out here in LA. I've reached out to basically everyone who I could even claim represents me with regards to the Sepulveda Pass project. It's one of the most impactful possible like metro projects in LA, and it's going to reduce vehicle miles traveled, and it's going to bring people like me from the valley out here to the west side. It's LA. It's where I work, it's where I live, and I want it to be the best that it can be. And beyond that, I want to be part of this community in a helpful and productive way. Last year I wanted to become a better programmer, and I definitely did. I took on a lot more responsibility as the team's tech lead and guiding a lot of the younger, more junior developers on projects, and I like it a lot. I really enjoy that aspect of my job. This year though, I'm working on better collaboration and leadership. I want to work with more teams to work on projects that I think are important and will help our team create a better user experience for our end customers. And also, I'm a dad. This is by far the best thing that has ever happened to me. This kid is, difficult medically and sleep-wise, but it's just so rewarding. Like, the first time he smiled at me was some of the most fun I've ever... Emma and I talked about having kids before we were married, and we kept talking about having kids right up to the moment where we decided, hey, this guy's on the, he's on the menu. No, he's not on the menu, but we could have him. He's got silent reflux, which means we kind of have to keep him upright for 30 minutes after we feed him every time. Otherwise he kind of just like throws up and it's like in his throat, you know, burning. But it means that we have, you know, hard nights sometimes. And one night, he was about 3 weeks old. No, he was more than that. He was 4 or 5 weeks old. Like getting towards 6. I think he was 5 weeks old. He was 5 weeks old. And we're sitting there and just like I'm frustrated, I'm exhausted, and he's just sitting there with me, and he gives me the biggest smile in the world, and it just changed my attitude from exhausted and frustrated to the happiest person in the world. People warned me that everything would change when my kid was born, and like I kind of thought they were right. I was like, yeah. But like they were right. They were really, really right. Everything has changed. I think that this is going to be a good year. I'm always nervous how friends and family will react to what I'm saying and what I'm doing, but I'm overall very just optimistic about, you know, my health, my career, my family. I think it's all going really well. I hope that I have a great year, and if you're watching this, I hope that you have a great year too. This sleep used to take me an hour. I just did it in 50 minutes.